Ontario, Canada. Currently, the base of the truckers' convoy to oppose vaccination mandates. It's the biggest convoy the world has ever seen. Apparently, 240 kilometers of trucks and counting, and they're blocking them from joining together, but they're still in the area. Most of them are still in the area and still on board. This morning, I got an unverified report that the RCMP has issued an order for them to take down the protester. It's going to be taken down by force. So I'm trying to get a message out to as many truckers as I can that the Wellington Street in front of the Parliament Hill, where there's a great number of vehicles already, trucks, um, that is federal land. It's a federal road, and it's also part of the Trans-Canada Highway #1. There's two parts in Ottawa: 417, which is the 4 lane, and then this area. This was the original Highway 1, and it's still on the record as part of the Highway 1 Trans-Canada Highway. So it's federally regulated. So times two, if the truckers are there on Wellington, they have protection from the Canadian Bill of Rights. And the Canadian Bill of Rights has an unconditional right to freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, and freedom of association. No limits. Whereas the Charter of Rights and Freedoms, Section 1, allows the government to put limits. So if the truckers use the charter, they can be removed by force, and then they have to go to court later and argue that they feel that it was unreasonable to shut them down. But Bill of Rights, no such thing. If they issue an order like that, the answer can be, we don't have to obey this order. It's an unlawful order because there's no conditions that are acceptable under the Bill of Rights. So there's a number of things that have to be counteracted. I would imagine there's a number of undercover police officers buzzing around, and maybe even some drove some trucks in, so they're going to be a negative factor. You also have a group of free legal help that are pounding the charter, and some of the so-called freedom fighter